So overall, I that match against Jund just like looked really bad. But the other three matches, like this deck certainly mops up a lot of the random nonsense going on. Um, I can't sufficiently say I don't think I've sufficiently seen enough to endorse this deck. But I would at least, if it's within your wheelhouse to play something like this, put some time into it before the next event and see if there's a reason to play this into like a Jund World, or actually if it can beat Amulet and Goryo's Vengeance comboing it. But shh. I guess this video does go up after that announcement, so we'll see if that's still an issue or not. But yeah, just the Jund matchup just like looked and felt a lot like how I remembered it, and maybe I'm wrong about something there, but you have gotten better, but I don't know if that's enough to really make up for the difference of like your cards are still all just really really bad against them on a base level, just like getting lightning bolted for all your two drops in the world. And maybe Master and Tiebinder Mage make some of these situations a little better, but it really feels like if they ever get to cast their spells, they're going to kill you. So, and it's probably this deck. I will also say this: I think that there are, if the metagame shifts away from John, this deck definitely gets a lot better. I would like to test it against Grixis because I could see some of the same issues popping up against that deck, especially like the Delver. Oh man, this deck versus Young Pyromancer has to be a beating. Yeah, I think that Copenhagen was like the perfect time for this deck though, because it was right after GP Charlotte, where the top it was all combo, basically no Jund anywhere to be seen, and this deck is pretty reasonable at exploiting combo decks that are trying to think of the right way to phrase this, that are compromising their game plan to be a little less vulnerable to hate. And aside from the Goryo's deck, I think all the decks from Charlotte really kind of fall into that. There was some Amulet outside of the top 8 that isn't. There was Infect. I did use Martin Yuza did get ninth at Copenhagen with Infect, which is another matchup that I don't know how good it is for Merfolk, just based on history. They can interact, but usually I think you just kill them. They might be faster these days. It's been a long time since I tested that matchup. Realistically, what I'm trying to say here is that this deck is no longer a total joke, but I'm still hesitant to say that it's a solidly playable option.